Hey, this is Robbie Gennet with Keyboard Magazine. I'm with RedOne, super producer, and we're going to have some conversations on production, keyboards, music, and
Definitely.
lots of different stuff. So you came from Morocco and Sweden.
Yeah.
How did that work out?
Well,
How did you come out of Morocco?
I mean, since I was young, like 5 years old or something, I was like doing music, like try to play anything I heard and all that. And then when I was around like 16 years ago, 16 years, when I was 16, I wanted actually to really become a professional, try to pursue music and become famous or whatever, like do music in a band, rock band.
What instruments did you have?
Guitar.
You had a guitar?
Oh, yeah,
acoustic guitar?
At first. And then, of course, I was playing piano since I was a kid. Not playing piano really, but like anything I could hear that I loved, I wanted to play.
So what kind of music did you hear in Morocco growing up?
You know what? I'm like the 9th child of my family.
Oh, okay.
And all my brothers and sisters, they listen to different things. Each of them loved a different kind of music. So I had to please everybody and listen to all kinds of music. So from, like, I have a brother that was like in love with Bob Dylan. So I was like, I heard all of Bob Dylan's. Foreigner, Led Zeppelin, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, all of it. So I heard it from like rock to like whatever, like soul and all
when
that.
you were listening, were you...
And of course, Moroccan music too.
Yeah.
Traditional, and it's crazy.
Were you hearing it in terms of production, or was that something that kind of came to you later?
You know what's funny? Like, I always, like some of the songs, when I was young, I didn't know about it, but now when I think about it, I get it. I was like reacting to, like, they shouldn't have done that there. Why did it break here? They should have, when I was young, actually. Yeah. It's so funny, and one thing that I could do always is like doing harmonies.
Yeah.
Anything I could do in harmony before knowing anything about music. I just started singing harmony to everything I heard.
Cool.
So in terms of production, I was always thinking like they could have done this. What did it, all
cool.
this kind of
But you didn't know at the time that was production. It was
no. It was like, why they killed? They could have done it better.
Sure.
So.
So why Sweden out of Morocco?
Wow, Sweden, because I love this rock group called Europe.
Yeah.
Remember Europe?
The Final Countdown.
Exactly. So that actually, my brother was studying in France then, and he came and he brought me the records, like the Final Countdown.
Yeah.
So I was actually the first one to hear that song in Morocco.
Cool.
Before he came to Spain and all that, because it goes like this,
Yeah.
And I heard that song, I was like, oh my God, I love this, because it was a mixture of rock and pop and melodic. I love melodies. Like melodies and big productions, I love it.
Yeah.
So then what happened when I heard that record, I was like, you know what, I really want to become a rock star. So I started really like almost professionally, like playing guitar like many hours a day, many hours a day, and of course the keyboards and stuff like that. So.
What kind of keyboards did you have at that point? Just piano, or
just
did you have
piano,
any synths?
No, just piano, and I think it was like this Casio or something like that.
The cheap little,
you know how it is, like when you were a kid, So that's what it was actually. And then Sweden, because it was Europe, it was of course ABBA. ABBA came from there. It was a lot of, and Yngwie Malmsteen,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. And John Norum and all this stuff. Roxette, we're coming from the same country. I was like, it's so crazy. It's a little country of 9 million people, and it's so much good music coming out of there. So I was like, I really gotta go there. And I went there to like meet Europe too.
Sure.
Because I was big fan.
So did you ever meet Europe?
Yeah,
you did.
Joey
Tempest.
I was at his home.
Nice.
That's crazy. We played some songs together and stuff like that. And
cool.
That changed.
Did you find like there was a Swedish music scene at the time, or was it just all these bands that were kind of?
There were a lot of bands. Actually, Max Money was in a band too. Same thing.
What band was he in?
It's Alive. Called It's Alive. It's a rock band.
And he went on to write songs for Britney and everybody on
everybody else.
Everybody.
Like the biggest, He's just
Max Martin.
Yeah. It was kind of a rock scene where I was at, and then I went to music school where we studied everything, like soul, from everything. So.
Cool.
I was doing it all.
So the value of an education when it comes to music,
it's important. Yeah, of course, because you have music in you, but you need to learn the bridge to what you have in you and learn the way to do it and do it right. And then it's perfect. That's the perfect match,
Cool.
So that's what I did. I studied a little bit of everything and.
Awesome.